Oh boy! Hello everybody, SuperHyperHedgey and Ariel.
Hi.
And we're back with Sora in DDD times 3. So, Ariel was bringing up something kind of fun that she was thinking about doing for, she wanted to, like, just save something, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, how silly a lot of, like, our audio tests were, and if we had saved all of them and just, like, compiled them into one big, silly beady-doops.
Yeah, we talked about that in the past, but that made me think of this other story, because you know how I aspire to be a voice actor. I don't know if I've made that clear enough to you at all in the million times I've said it.
Yeah.
But I was watching this like thing of Kevin Conroy talking about working on Batman the Animated Series.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking about how there were times when they would record when he'd like have to go fall down like a shaft and go ugh, you know, at the end when like he hit down. Well, like whenever they did that in recording, he would always wait a little bit and he'd go, Andrea. And that was the name of the voice director. Like he would do that every single time, and it became this thing where like he would just do this funny thing as they were recording. And so whenever they'd bring on guests on the show, they would always be really confused by this because he would have to do something where he would get hit and grunt, and then Andrea would go, and now you say, and he'd go, Andrea. And there was and then at the end of the year when they first recorded it, also I love this world and the music, but they had this like little Christmas party, and Andrea Romano compiled all the clips of Kevin Conroy saying Andrea, and so that it just was like Andrea.
That's very silly.
Yeah, so I think they had a good time with that. I like to think that they had a good time with that. So,
I kind of wish Kingdom Hearts would just show clips from the movies and not just reanimate.
you can't do that,
Sora's
Ariel.
dead.
Yeah, I like just got slapped by a bird thing.
Am I back at Master Yen's?
I just think that'd be kind of graphically interesting of having like the old school and then like the 3D animated scenes like totally different. I don't know.
Metal Gear Solid kind of does that with its flashbacks. It doesn't reanimate them in Metal Gear Solid 4. It shows it with the original graphics.
That's kind of interesting.
Which is kind of nice, because it's not like, oh, here's it's redone. It's like, here's what it originally looked like. And it's like a flashback, and you're like, oh, hey, you know.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
Gosh,
yeah.
that
But 4 is a movie, so...
Who are you an apprentice
That's true.
to?
But I like 4 for the fact that it... For different reasons. I'm not going to get into it now, because Metal Gear Solid is a very long topic, and we're already playing a convoluted plot line as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Raining?
So, yeah.
So does that mean this world
What is
sleeping?
happening?
What's wrong?
Okay, it's not just happening to you.
What?
It's happening to me, too.
Yeah.
I'm Sora, the
Oh.
apprentice of.
This is really weird.
Hey,
This
listen,
is
you're
not great, Tyler. What did you do?
Nikki,
I just
what can I do
compiled
to
it
save you?
normally.
Thank you,
Nothing
Sora,
bad happened.
But it's no use. Monsters possess that music. And it's releasing
I
sounds that
really
stop
don't
the
know.
phantom from
I
going
didn't
in
do
there
the
to fight
process
them.
last time where I
Just
transferred
know
the
that
video
person
over and then edited
we
it.
need a
Now it's just
sound
doing it on
harmony.
his own. Now I'm just curious
That
if this is just a
dream eater I never
capture
escaped.
issue. Because I captured all
Okay,
this footage for
where
like
do I get
4
a
to
sound
like 3 to
idea?
4 hours on
What?
average.
You'll find
You
one
know?
for me?
Mm-hmm.
So
course.
I'm guessing something
you.
might have happened because I was also doing other
I
things
need
with the
to do a
computer
favor
because
for
I was
the
just
game.
sitting there with my
Did you say
PS4 running,
something?
it playing, and me just
Oh, nothing.
dying because I just was
Long
like recording
story.
this all in one
So what
day.
exactly is a sound idea?
So
Oh.
you know, I'm just wondering if that was part of the issue.
This musical score should be a power
yeah,
that can
so-
sweep away any darkness. But you gotta be careful.
You didn't happen to
Because
rotate
I
your
know some
saves,
monsters,
did you?
not as strong as the big
I did
ones,
rotate my
but
saves.
still pretty strong.
Far enough back to have
Got it.
this sort of like re-record it.
Ariel, I don't want to play this again.
Oh.
I really don't. I'm sorry. Oh, you mean to go back and play this part? I doubt
Yeah.
it.
I mean, you like the music in this part enough.
But I don't love this game that much. There are parts I love, and the parts I love I would replay, which is the very end. And this, actually
fair.
this world and parts of this world. I don't know. It's just the whole game in general is not like for me like I want to replay this. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, yes.
Yeah.
I would replay that in a heartbeat. Oh, but we can hear the music now.
Yeah, that's good. I actually really like this music.
Me
and
too.
this skit
This
in
is
general.
gonna ruin something later because I timed it so that a song ended and then the boss ended. So unless it fixes itself, we're not getting that. Maybe it will,
Aw.
because I do have some cuts.
Oh, you
We
got a
it
trophy.
nostalgic. Yeah. This is weird that the audio's not in sync, because this is a music world where where things are in sync with the music, you know? Because the cool thing about this is that there's no Sora doesn't say anything. It's all music stuff when they attack and things like that.
Oh.
So maybe it'll fix itself. Also, Sora's world music, I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm a fan of the boss music that happens. We're about to see it.
I mean, I like the music. Oh.
Oh, it fixed itself. It just had a weird fade in because like it glitched out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It fixed itself, yay. I mean, I like the music, but it's not like I'm gonna make us listen to this. Riku is a different story. Don't... If you haven't seen the game, I'm gonna go into why I like Riku so much. Because... and you know why.
I
but
know.
We'll save that. But I think this is from Fantasia.
Yeah,
Sora's
all of
music.
Sora's stuff is from Fantasia.
Yeah, I mean, it's all Fantasia, really, but... I mean, it's from, like, a special... Also, this music stuff is really difficult. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Dragon
actually
Guard-
seeing that.
it's
Did
Dragon
you just
Guard
try
level.
to tell... No, it's not Dragon
I
Guard.
know, it's not.
Speaking of Drakengard, though, I did that final boss, and I did it my first try.
Wow, Ariel. Did you cry?
No.
Okay. Fun fact, Ariel cried the first time she played it. Is that embarrassing to share?
No, I cried the first time I beat it.
Okay.
Not the first
Oh,
time
that's what I
played
meant.
it.
Oh, no, oh, that's what I meant to say.
Oh,
Camera angle.
that camera.
Yeah. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I cried like a little baby when I played Mother 3. Like, so hard.
No, I still
I
haven't
was-
gotten around to that.
Okay. Well, if you want to cry like a little baby, you know the game to play.
If I wanted to cry like a little baby, I would just, like, live my entire life normally.
That sounds sadder, because then you're not playing video games. You're not playing video games to push away reality. Which is what?
I meant mostly that I was a crybaby,
Oh,
and I cry almost at everything, so...
it's okay. Me too. I like realized like how good hedgehogs were,
Oh,
and I was like,
I understand.
oh, hedgehogs.
I laughed so hard I cried today earlier, but I don't remember what it was about. Oh, that's
Oh.
right. It was about a story about how
Why are
on
you
Tumblr
here?
about how a guy flicked off his nipple on accident.
Oh my god. I thought he was gonna do attack, but he just kind of lifted out his hand and then dropped it. Like,
Almost
shut
like a
up. Let
dream.
me
I
talk.
know. He was like, "Hold
Why are
on,
you
I
following
have
me
to say
around?
something."
Yeah.
You really haven't caught on? Or are you just
Also,
assuming
the guy that
it's
voices
all
this
part of your
character,
little
did I already share
test?
who he voiced? I feel like I have.
I'm not part
I
of the
don't
dream.
know.
Well, Ben Diskin, voice
And
of
if you thought
Kids
I
Next
was,
Door, #1.
Oh
then
my
you're
god.
softer than they say.
What?
No, you did not
What?
tell me that. I don't think.
But
Oh, he's also #2
this
as well.
will all be over
No
soon.
way, he's both.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Who
only
are
like
you
number
people?
3 and number 5,
Sleep
so
on and
Okay.
we will meet again.
I guess
Um,
number 1 was okay.
I feel like #5's voice actress might
does
be in the
that
Kingdom Hearts
mean?
series. I don't know. Depends if there's... I mean, she's in a lot of things, but depends if there's a black character that she can voice because she's black, so... Oh, why can't I remember her name? Oh well, but wait, who's number 4?
Number 4 is the boy with the blonde
Yeah,
hair.
I was trying to remember his voice actor.
Oh, okay.
Is that also number 1? I don't know.
I can
Number
tell
number
you
1
found
did a
us
lot of
sound
voices for Kid Next
idea.
Door. He was also
Well, I
his
guess
role.
we
I
should
think that
find
got
one
him to
to
voice
work.
acting was when he played Eugene from Hey Arnold at like age 16.
Gosh, who's I mean, I don't know anything about Hey Arnold. Did you see Sora attempting to conduct
Yeah, with a keyblade.
with a giant keyblade? He just looked
What?
like a dum-dum.
Yeah, it's really heavy.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
know.
I was
Keyblades
admit-
are really heavy.
Strange.
Yeah.
Is
It's
one
not like a
sound
Wind
idea
Waker.
not enough?
Or it's like,
Don't
yay.
worry. I've got
Yeah.
a friend out there who will help.
Wind
He's
Wakers
always
are really
picking up
like
the
small
slack for
and
me.
cute and wonderful and control the wind.
And Wake It.
Yep, and that game was really good.
And it's got a really unique art style.
Yep.
And
It's probably
got...
my favorite Zelda game.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep.
The sounds are all joining together. To
Oh,
make
it's
even
playing Dearly
more
Beloved.
colorful music.
You know.
From first game. Which is kind of nice, because it's like, this is a nostalgia world.
Yeah.
Literally, because it like gave you a trophy for nostalgia. And this isn't like nostalgia
Yeah.
world like in
Two
I mean,
forces
you
are
could
better
call
than one.
a lot of Kingdom Hearts
Right,
nostalgia
Mickey?
because you're going to
I was about to
Disney
say,
World.
it's like,
Okay.
Never mind.
a lot of the
there to
main
fight that thing
aspect
out?
of this game is
Yeah.
nostalgia.
But Sora,
I'll be fine.
I was about to give this thing a
Yeah,
unique
Jim.
calling for nostalgia, but I'm like, wait a second. This Fantasia isn't the oldest thing. Oldest thing is Snow White.
Yep.
Oh, hey, we have new friend.
No, the oldest thing is, in the second game, we got the black and white
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right. I was thinking
Steamboat
movie
Willie.
Oh, we got a little T-Rex.
It's really cute.
All right, are you ready for T-Rex's name?
Good.
Savage.
Yep.
He's
He's adorable. I can't believe you named him that.
No, it's like Savage because it's like savage because he's cute, but he's gonna wreck you. Wreck the opponents.
You could have
It's
named
like-
him Sugar Plum.
Listen, if you were here to play this game with
Like
me,
the Sugar
then-
Plum Fairy.
Yes, Ariel. All right. So I let this part of the game we're gonna watch this whole battle just because I want to listen to the music all the way through. That's
Okay.
why. So despite how I don't care how good I was, I don't care how bad I was, I don't care how I was. This boss battle is also kind of weird, but I just really like this song. So we're all stuck here for another 10 minutes just watching this, but also listening to the Sorcerer's Apprentice, or as it's called in the soundtrack, Le Sorcerer. It's in French. A lot of the songs in Dream Drop Distance are actually in French, which is kind of interesting.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, like the Fantasia one. Some of the songs. A lot of the ending boss musics, are in French.
Zoom?
Like,
What? Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
just-
just like confused about what's happening on screen.
yeah, you just kind of have to catch up to him, and then just do that.
Oh, I don't like this boss fight.
Yeah, it's not incredibly great, but
I don't mind the like surfing aspect, but this is
Sonic Blade.
jarring a little bit.
Do you like Galaxy cartoony space? This isn't even the final boss.
No.
We can't go to space yet.
It's
Because,
ugly.
you know, because here's how the tropes go. Sonic games, space is the final level. Mario games, big lava world, final level.
I mean, the secret levels in Mario are always space, right? Star World?
Well, that's not the final level. You don't defeat Bowser. So, I was talking about where it all ends. you
Okay.
know? Yeah. Zelda Castle, or something. Dark Fortress. Dark piano music playing as you go up the staircase. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts. whatever the heck they want to try. let's just make the world be unique.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm just gonna say that I'm not really sure a lot of Sonic games end in space.
Sonic 3. Oh well, Sonic 3 and Knuckles technically. Sonic Adventure 2. Love that one.
Big fave.
Sonic Heroes is in the sky.
Yeah,
Very
that's not
close
space.
to space. Sonic 2, you're on the Death Egg, which is in space.
Oh, is it? I've actually
yeah.
never gotten that far in Sonic 2.
Oh, do you remember the cutscene in Sonic Generations where like it's the Death Egg robot on the Death Egg in space?
I
that's-
assume I do, but I thought that was from Sonic 3.
Oh, that's why you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only gotten to the last level, and then I was like, I hate this, and then I was done.
With Sonic 2? I need a... It's funny, because I've only beaten... The only game of the original, like 4, I'm gonna say, which is Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Knuckles, and Sonic CD, that I've actually completed 100% is Sonic CD. I need to, like, because I haven't gotten all the emeralds and the other. But Sonic Mania, I have completely good at, so I feel like with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I could go back and get those emeralds no problem now, because I got gold medals on all the blue spears.
Oh, I forgot you did that. You should come over and do that on mine. Because I don't like the blue spheres. It's hard.
It is a little hard.
Every time I try, I'm like, yeah, I got this, and then I'll like get 2 blue spheres and then die, and I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
it happens like that a lot. So yeah, I mean, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, you don't need Super Sonic to beat, actually. But, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you do, because there's an extra zone.
I mean, isn't that, like, isn't Sonic 3 and Knuckles the first one with actual, like, cutscenes and plot and stuff?
Yeah.
Other than, like, Eggman showing up and giggling and then saving birds and stuff?
Yeah, I feel like Sonic 3 and Knuckles was that, and as well as Sonic CD.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but Sonic 3 and Knuckles is first.
Yeah. What's interesting is that, I think Sonic 2 and Sonic CD were, like, actually made around the same time. But Sonic CD didn't release till later after Sonic 2. Which is why in Sonic CD it uses
You
the...
paused.
Yeah, why did I pause? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Phone call?
Your mom, probably.
Mom, yeah. I'm just gonna say that. My mom messaged me.
I like the idea that we're using your mom as an excuse, because, like, you've said multiple times now that you recorded this all in one day, so that means your mom has called you, like, 4 or 5 times in one day.
Yeah. It was probably my roommates being like, how are the cats?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
probably.
they're fine.
They're fine, go away.
Yeah. The 2 best things about living with my roommates are 2 things, and they're called Kiki and Checkers.
Oh. Oh, I want a kitty cat.
Yeah. I think I'm actually getting... I had a slight cat allergy before, and I think I'm getting pretty immune to cats now. Like, I can smush my face on them, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, you do get used to it after a while. Like, my dad has 3 cats inside and, like, 15 outside. But like
cats.
when I was staying with him for like 2 weeks every summer, or like a month every summer, I would become, you know, I wouldn't need as much Benadryl towards the later weeks after a couple days. So, but then I would leave and then come back, and then I would have that Benadryl. So.
Yeah, I just have all the benefits of owning a cat without actually owning one, because I get to pet the cats, and I don't have to clean up after them when they make a poopy.
And you don't have to pay for their food.
Nope.
And you don't have to take them for kitty walks and try to put collars on them and then leashes. And then you don't have to... And do they sit on you in fur, though?
Not one of them. One of them does, but right now she's like, she went to the doctor and she had to get like
no.
some like surgery on her. Like she had to get a leg removed.
Oh my gosh.
No, because she can't use her like back legs.
Oh my gosh.
So they got one of the legs removed so that it was easier for her to walk around because it was like hurting her. So now she has like a little cone on her head, and she's doing better now. But
Oh, poor baby.
yeah, and so yeah, I don't have to pay for that, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
But see, if you don't have the kitty like curl up on you and purr, what's the point of having a kitty?
That in fact then go, hey kitty, and you can go,
Okay, that's a pretty good point.
yeah. Like I go, kitty, and it goes, like she meows a lot. One of the
No.
cats. Meteor time. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's why it's good, like, if you have kids, to have like a cat and a dog when the kid's little, because then it'll get resistant to like allergies and pet dander. Because it won't have an allergic reaction because they like grew up with like, animals. That's why studies have shown like kids who grew up at like on farms are like resistant to dander and all that stuff, and they don't have as bad reactions because they grew up with lots of animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was not able to do that because my mom is also allergic to cats. And
Same
her
with-
allergy is worse than mine, so...
Yeah. Same with my parents. They are both allergic to cats and they don't like cats.
Oh.
But I got to own a hedgehog, so you know, take
What?
that.
I don't remember you telling me you got to actually own a hedgehog.
What the Ariel? What?
Tyler,
Are
I don't
you-
think you told me this.
Are you freaking serious?
You're holding out on me. You're holding all these good hedgehog
How the
secrets.
heck did I not tell you that I owned a hedgehog after we met in 2013? That's like an icebreaker for me. How the heck did you not know that?
You might have said it and I might not have been listening to you because, you know, the place we met was very loud and crowded.
Hi Ariel, what's your favorite game? I'm Tyler. My favorite game is... What was my favorite game at that time?
It was right before you liked Uncharted.
I just
So
finished
not
Mass-
Uncharted.
No. I really like the Zelda series. I was probably still like that.
Oh yeah, you did tell me how much you like the Zelda series actually.
Yep.
That was the icebreaker.
And then Sonic.
And you were like, oh yeah. I was like, oh yeah, what's your favorite Zelda game? And you were like, oh, Wind Waker.
Majora's Mask. Oh, did I say Wind Waker?
No, you said Majora's Mask.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's right. I forgot Majora's Mask existed for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
And then you immediately told me about your Let's Play channel and that you were playing Majora's Mask.
And then I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and you were like, oh.
And then I was more interested, and then you were like, yeah, what's your favorite level? And I was like, oh, Pumpkin Hill. And you were like, oh. Because you
I was like,
remembered that you did terribly at Pumpkin Hill. I just want to
Yeah.
remind you that you did terribly at Pumpkin Hill, and it was
Yes.
very embarrassing,
Oh,
and I'm
you finished-
embarrassed for you.
We finished. Thanks, Ariel.
You're welcome.
Also, want to know my hedgehog's name?
Oh, was it Sonic or was it Hedgie?
The second one.
Okay.
The most original name. And also, the third part of this channel name. If it was... People would always go like, it was Sonic? I'm like, no, because he's not fast and he's not blue. I don't want to copy someone that's way better. Even though I love Hedgie. But I want another hedgehog.
Sometimes I think I want
Thanks,
another
Sarah.
hamster, and then I remember the sleepless
Oh, no,
nights I
what
had
about ya?
listening to my hamster run on that hamster wheel for hours.
Oh no!
Huh?
The water!
Hedgehogs are nocturnal too, so they like go around at night and they go like sniffing around.
See ya real soon.
Cute
That's
as
not
heck.
as loud as a
Yeah,
hamster wheel,
you know
though.
Yeah.
Butcha, 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 like the whole
Yeah.
time. It's like,
Like,
oh,
he would,
please
like-
stop.
And he had a little igloo, so like he'd like dig under it and like flop it, and he had a water bottle on the side of his cage, and he'd like constantly knock it down because he'd try to climb out and it would like fall to the ground. That was what my hedgehog did, because he had to get a plastic cages because they climb out. Despite Sonic not having climbing abilities, hedgehogs can climb. They gave that ability to Knuckles.
I wonder if echidnas can climb.
Yeah, because echidnas can climb because they're pretty similar hedgehogs. So if you got an echidna, you probably have to get a plastic cage so they wouldn't climb out. But then if you get a fox and name it Tails, it's gonna jump out of that small plastic
gosh.
cage because it's a fox.
That's not a big enough
Master
cage
Yen
for a
said-
fox.
Yeah.
Gosh, do you think he'll be
You
able
really
to
shouldn't
do
have a
it?
cage for a fox.
It's clear you cannot teach.
We're not going
a
to talk
cat
about
to fly.
domesticating foxes at this
But
moment. Back to
Merlin
Kingdom
and the
Hearts.
three good fairies are aiding him in a place that's
Because that's a
more
whole nother issue.
temporally flexible.
For a second,
Go-
I thought this was
My
the
hope
scene where
is that
Mickey
he
was
can
gonna
at
get
least
super
learn
scolded
to
by
wield
Yen
it.
Sid, and then Donald and Goofy were there, and I was
Certainly
like, what's
has fire.
happening?
So I suppose
Yeah.
it depends now on how strongly it burns.
He's talking about Hot Boy, Mick
Oh.
Hodderson.
But what about
Oh,
Sora
was
and
he?
Riku?
I mean,
Well,
okay.
if we are
The two
running
fire
on the
things
assumptions, they are
in
not
there.
There was
new
fire
what we
puns.
were
I saw
planning,
that, and I was like, who's he talking
and
about?
He still would
Mhm.
need to have been there. Back in the very place and time when the Destiny Islands were lost.
Here
to
we go.
darkness.
Is this
We're-
the
we're-
plot?
Otherwise, Sora and Riku would have been beyond his reach.
Yeah, this is getting into plot.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna get
Gee,
pretty weird
Do you
soon.
really think it's
Uh-oh.
possible Xehanort could have planned things
Not
that
not
far
in
advance?
I don't think here, but like
No,
in the
as a
next
matter
world.
of fact, I
This one it's like
But what if he did the
yeah.
same thing as Sora and Riku did, and he jumped through time?
For that to work,
when did
a version of himself would have had to exist
Oh, here it
in
is.
both source and destination.
I just want you to know that I hate
Not
this.
even Xehanort can transport his whole body across vast reaches.
This
of
is my
time.
least favorite part of the Kingdom Hearts series.
Oh, oh no.
then
You know what? No,
Remember,
I'm sorry, I
Xehanort
lied.
did
Shion
give up his
exists.
body. It was a version of
Good,
him
and you have to
that
deal
was
with Shion a
possessing
lot
Riku.
longer than this. Right?
No,
Except
it
for this is
cannot
going to be
be.
kind of the plot of Kingdom Hearts
Could he be
3.
that cunning?
Yeah.
Possess that kind of foresight?
No, no one had that kind of foresight. Not even the original
If it's all
author.
right with you,
No.
Can I go help Sora
My
and Riku
favorite
out?
favorite text post about talking about the
No.
Kingdom Hearts plots is like when it
You
said
cannot
Dream Draw
enter the
Distance and
world
it's someone
of
saying,
dream.
"Sir, how many drugs are you on?"
Go.
Sir Nomura. Yes.
If Xehanort really is behind all this, then they won't stay in the dream
It's
world
my favorite
forever.
joke about
Eventually,
the like
they're
that
gonna
game.
reappear somewhere that we can go reach them.
I saw a
And we
thing
can
today that
even
was like, look at
probably
all these
guess
Kingdom
the
Hearts
place.
memes. And there was
Follow
one
the
that was
hearts,
like,
and you'll find
Sephiroth
the
is my
way.
favorite Final
That's something Master Aqua told me once.
up to be in a tournament and beat up a small child and then leaves.
And then fights Cloud or whatever.
We're going too.
I mean, that's in the second game.
Aw, fellas, you're my best
He fights
pals.
Cloud at the end of the first
But
game
this
in Final
time-
Mix.
I really
Yeah.
need to go it
Do you
alone.
remember how long ago we played
The
that game,
dangers
Ariel?
are greater than anything we've ever faced before.
Because we did
If
that.
something were to happen to Sora and Riku and me, why?
It sounds like we're having connection problems, so-
Safe.
Ariel's gone dark. So if we talk at the same time, I apologize.
I was not able to locate Sora.
Oh
But
no.
I sense
Oh,
Riku's
What?
I'm
presence
back.
in the realm.
Yay.
that was terrible.
What
Trust
happened?
your heart,
I don't know,
and I know
honestly.
Okay.
you will find him.
Well, you're here
My
now,
mic just
so
cut out, so
I
Oh,
promise
is it
I'll
recording
bring them
still?
both
Yeah, it
back
is.
Safe and
okay,
sound.
good.
it didn't record on my end though. I think that something happened and I think that my plug got twisted and then it was like, no, I don't want to record anymore.
Oh, is it not recording audio for you anymore?
No, it is now, but
Oh, okay.
the mic like unplugged and I had to plug it back in basically.
All right. Well, soon we're gonna head to that world with after we do Riku's story next time. So we'll see you guys then.
And that's the last world, right? Maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoosh.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Errors in recording.
Yeah, technical problems.